lifestyles of the strange and exotic working girl hall. As now, I am in actual work clothes and a different outfit. Go whoop whoop. I'm debating whether it's a 1 or 2 wine glass night. So I figured, it's pretty much just from here down the street. So you kind of don't think about needing gas when you don't, take a... I don't know if you're just getting chin here or what. Look up for me, will you please? Here you go, yes. So you don't really think about, using gas when you're just sort of going back and forth down the street. Kind of look down, I'm like, oh, I guess I need gas. So I went to the Will, because by the time you get to the Will in shop, it's the same amount of time you would have waited there in traffic just to turn, So I went today. Booyah! So I figured I wasn't really looking for anything particular. Let's see. Here you go. No, it's in here. But to keep me sane and not needing as much alcohol, I've been grabbing some cross-stitch things. And it's something I can, put down quickly and do whatever it is I gotta do. And this was a whole whopping $1. Full size, full color chart. And I'm like, hey, they didn't even do the, give you the floss. So for $1, they just give you, like, the picture. And I guess and then I'm looking at it too, it's like, oh, well, yeah, they didn't give you the cross-stitch fabric too, but I have like a whole roll you have seen previously in a haul. So I am good for that, I'm good for that. Got buttloads of floss. So, and when you see the cover, it looks rather intimidating, but when you kind of like chop it down like that, it's not too terribly bad. But I'm not going to be rushing to do this particular one. So, they call it Victorian Garden. So I thought it was kind of pretty. So it keeps me sane. There we go. So, and this is what dealing with her every day. Okay, let's try this again. So I got that. In Monday, I swear to God, the gnomes are at it again. Evil gnomes, evil. Did I not pick these up? I swear to God, I picked these up to put them down to do this, and then it's like, they're back there, those freaking evil gnomes. I got this before for the same reasons. One was $2, and I think one was $1 because it was red. But apparently they put a green tag on there for some price, which was probably like 50 cents, and then they put a red tag over it with $2, because they're stupid like that now. But for $2, it's still not bad when you get the entire kit. And they're not really cheap when you look in the stores. This was from 1991. They're both from 1991, so maybe somebody was into cross-stitch and they all were donated all at once. So I'd passed by this a couple of times, so I grabbed it again. So grabbed it the third time I looked at it. Can you see anything? Probably not. So it's just a Christmassy one, which looks fairly simple to do. So Toys of Yesteryear picture. Kinda. Apparently so. Well, yeah, I guess there's no tablet and there's no PS4, So these are the Toys of Yesteryear. In this one, just has ducks. Peaceful Gathering. Kind of looks like a, if they got rid of the ducks, it would have been a Bob Ross painting. Now that's a cross-stitch. I would love to frickin' do a Bob Ross painting in cross-stitch. You just need some happy little trees. So, projects on the pipeline. And as I was wandering thereabouts, ogling the shoes, because I use these as sort of my work shoes, but when you're wearing orange, pink doesn't quite go. But they're, quick to put on. I got them for nothing, but they're kind of definitely seeing better days. So these are like my knockabout shoes. So these have seen a lot of days. So I'm like, they're still comfy. I still want to wear them, but they look like crap, so I don't quite know what to do with them. Like, they're some of my favorite shoes. So I figured I'd kind of look for some actual, like, those shoes nurses wear? I'd gotten a pair long ago at the Will, but they weren't really comfy, really. They were just sort of like a cheap version of like what the nurses and sometimes the doctors wear. So I stumbled across these, and they were half off, so I got them for $2.50. And apparently they came from Kmart because it's Route 66. And she charged me like regular price, and I'm like, those shoes are half off. Oh, sorry. It's like, yeah, sure, lady. Don't, don't think I'm not going to be watching y'all. They're not terribly beautiful, but I just want something that'll go with any particular uniform colors I've got on. So, I picked these up. But I don't know if they're a man's size 6 or what. I mean, they kind of look like men's shoes, but they're kind of big for a 6. So, I'm thinking they're men's 6, but they're working shoes. Yay. And as I walked about, these had to come home with me now. I have gray and purple ones, not black and purple ones. I looked. And they do come with pretty cool shoelaces. And these are actual 5s. Actual 5s. These are size 5, which would be a size 7. In pretending to be grown-up shoes. So, another happy pair for my collection. And again, these are half off at $2.50. Now I just need time to actually wear them. So I was quite happy to find such lovely goodies. And I kind of passed by this. I'm like, well, maybe it might fit, it might not fit. Apparently it doesn't fit. So one of my tablets. And they never tell you what they're for. Belkin. What the hell's... No, Belkin is just sort of a general thing, isn't it? I've had stuff from Belkin. Like microphones and like peripheral devices. But God knows what the hell this thing is supposed to fit. Because it sure as hell doesn't fit anything I own. So, yeah. But for $2, I'm not certain. Nah. So, I have far too many of these now. And I had used one. My favorite one is like the skull one. And it's so beat up now. But I still like go back to that one, and sometimes like, how many of these do you have? It's like, well, it's not that I have like a ton of them. I just recycle through them. You know, it's like I get bored of one, I go back to the other one. You know? So sadly, I cannot use this one. I have no idea what tablet it's supposed to be for, but not one I'm on. Oh well. So yeah. And it's like now that I've kind of like got an actual job now, and it's like. I can appreciate YouTubers actually, you know, doing this as like a career, because even just sort of sitting here pointing and shooting, that's all I have time to do now. It's like, it's still like effort, because I have to like try to get my brain to go, which has failed miserably, and, you know, set up my tripod and, you know, try to gather everything. You know, so there's a little more effort than, you know, even when it looks like crap, there's still something kind of put in there. But it's like, yeah, I was hoping, you know, things had settled down. I was kind of hoping to kind of clean things up. I did like the new intros, and I figured out how to do like the ending plates, which I didn't realize you had to do through YouTube. So I'm like, so I'm like trying to make things a little better, and then it's like, so maybe by the time you see this, things have calmed down enough, and I can go back to doing things, which is why I haven't seen many book reviews, because I have a chance to read, and I can't read there because she's driving me nuts slowly. Again. Insert childhood here. So, yay. So that is my uber confused happy haul. Now it's deciding what to do. Children are fed. No? You weren't fed. Well, somebody that looked just like you ate food. Anywho, he says bye. See you next time. Do remember to comment, rate, share, and subscribe. There's always room for one more at the strange, furry, and exotic. Bye.